Hello everybody, hello everyone in the world. ¿Cómo está? Hola, mabuhay Filipinas. And welcome back again to my channel. And I hope everybody's doing well and they are really in good health and condition. And for today's video, I would like to share to you and talk about monthly expenses or the cost of living here in the United States, on how much you're gonna need to spend and how much you need to save. So for future nurses there or people who wanted to go here and live here in the United States, so this is for you, and so you're gonna have some little bit of ideas. Without further ado, let's start first with the cost of living or monthly expenses here in the United States. So this is the total that you're gonna get. Okay, so first is of course the accommodation. So when you're starting here in the United States, you need to rent an apartment. An apartment, roughly, you would choose either single or double room or the bedroom, so it's up to you. But if you are single, then you choose single. It's much cheaper. So you probably had a $900 rental fee for that. So that's a good, I guess that's a decent, but it depends on the place that you're going to rent. So they have plenty of apartment and nice apartment. It's easy now, you could Google it and see if the area is safe and decent. So that's $900. So when I moved back here in Houston, Texas, where I used to live now, we rent an apartment, so that's like $875. But right now I live in a house. We're renting, I mean, like, we bought this house, so it's a little bit higher price, but you are more comfortable with living in a house. So roughly the accommodation is $900 US. So next is the utility bills. So what do you need to spend with utility bills? I put here like $360. So let us because we're gonna use the water, so roughly that's $50 for that. So sometimes it will in apartment, that's the minimum $50. So you're gonna need to pay for that. So sometimes in apartment it is included, so $950 for accommodation in the water. So sometimes it's separate, so you have to pay on your own. It's $50. So next is the electric. So the electric bill, so roughly is $150 for that. It totally depends on how you, if you are working a lot, like 5 days or 6 days, so less probably. But here in Texas or Houston, it's so hot right now, so now we're paying like $250. So congratulations for me, because we're paying $250 because the air conditioner is open all through the night because it's so hot. So in some areas, like, but during the winter or fall, the temperature gets lower, so we save up. So sometimes it's like only $60, $80, $90. So so, but I put it $150, so to be consistent. So next is the Wi-Fi. Of course, we need the Wi-Fi to contact our loved ones, to gossip a little bit on Facebook or social media. That's awesome. So the internet here are faster, and you could watch a lot of things and to do, especially me when I work. So I just get home and watch TV or search YouTube, Facebook, so I just rest. Okay, and then also is the phone or your cellular phone. So it's always line here, so it's like a postpaid, so your phone is registered to yours, so it's roughly $80. So overall for utility bills is $360. Then the next is the transportation. So for the transportation, I put here $700. Why? So for the car, it's a brand new car, so you're gonna pay $450 for that, because transportation here, you need that to go from your apartment then to the hospital or to whatever you go on your work. In the moment that you don't have a car yet, you could use the Uber or Lyft. Probably the same. You would spend like 450 or 500 for the whole month, and then rather choose a car instead of commuting. So with your car, so that's why when you go in United States, you need to learn how to drive. Just a little bit of story. When I enter United States, I don't know how to drive yet, so I need to learn. So my partner teach me how to drive. So I'm very lucky. So I learned how to drive now. And then we also had the insurance. The car insurance costs $150 too for the whole month. So everybody need insurance for liability, just in case you will get an accident or a car accident. So that's why when you have the accident, then you're not gonna pay for the damage that occurred to your car. So the insurance will pay for it. If total loss, like what happened to me, I have a car accident before, so the car is total. So my partner's car is totaled, so the car is lost. So sad about it, and I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. So it's a learning experience for that, because I don't know what to do during that time. So it is important you have insurance, so you'll be safe and had a peace of mind. So especially with all the expenses. So car insurance, full liability is $150, and of course you need the gas. Gas here is cheaper, so like $1.80 or $2 per gallon. But I put it here like $100. Okay, so overall for transportation we spend $700. Okay, and the next is 4 is food. I put it here $500. Why? When you are a little bit mouse or what do you call it, you eat a lot. Before, I'm skinny. Now I gained a lot of weight. So because food is good, when you're happy, you wanted to eat and eat, so you want to taste a different kind of food. So but mostly with the groceries, when you go to the store, you just get a lot of fruit, so and other things that you wanted to, so you will end up paying actually more than that 500 if you are eating a lot. So we need food that makes us healthy and strong and happy. So that's why for food, minimum, I asked my friend, so how much you spend for food for whole month? He said that he spent like around like 300 400 because he's good in cooking. So if you do good in cooking, you might get a lessen this amount of dollars, so probably like 300 or 400. But I put it like in general 500 because you never know, you're gonna spend more. And the last is the other expenses, so I put their other expenses as $500. If not, then that will be your savings. But every month, of course, you wanted to go somewhere, eat somewhere in a good restaurant, try this food. And of course, my favorite is shopping. And of course, if there are a lot of sale, it's a temptation. But when you see on your it's sales, you wanted to buy something for you and your family as well. So what you can do, you can attempt it. So that's why you put an additional 500. Plus me, I also help my family in the Philippines, where I used to help my niece to study. So that's why I send them money monthly for their expenses, schooling, and allowances. So that's how life is. So the more you give, then the more blessings that you will have. So that's why I put in other expenses $500. So overall, you're gonna spend, and congratulations, for $2,960. So roughly, you will have 3,000 US dollars that you need to spend monthly to your expenses. So that's how it works. So that's how it is. But it would also increase if you move into a house, because we bought a house. So this house. So I live in a house in Houston, Texas. So that's why it's a little bit more. But I'm happy because number one tip, house is a good investment. So in the future, when you're here in the United States and work, that's your priority if you're able to get a house. Because this house, we bought it 5 years ago, and now if the investment goes up with housing, you never go down. So that's why choose that wisely. So that's the total amount of money that you're going to spend. If you do have questions, just comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if this is helpful for you, and please subscribe. And thank you so much for listening and watching the video. God bless us all, beautiful people, and good luck to all of your endeavors.